Welcome to Game of Roses. This is PaceCase.
This Bachelor clues. What?
Your face looked
I try to
like something
open
happened.
each episode with a new face. A new face play.
It's very distracting for me when I'm trying to say
Sorry.
welcome to the show and there's something like I'm like, is he okay?
Yeah,
Should I send someone over?
I'm perfectly fine. I just try to spice up this show with a new face play every episode. So if you're just listening, go check it out on YouTube. You can see that beautiful face play. This is Twibbin, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't done one of these in a while because we've been double recapping for the past few weeks as we've had Love is Blind in season with Golden Bachelor. This is the first week where we haven't had that. So now we're going to do a Twibbin. A lot has happened, so we're going to have a little bit of a catch up in here, but most of this is pretty recent news, recent Parasocial plays. Before we get to that, we do have some business, of course. PaceCase is having one of those babies I've heard so much about in the very near future.
I am 37 weeks pregnant. We're officially in the baby might come zone. So
I can't hear the word come anymore without hearing my own song. My apologies.
Oh my God. Speaking
a different kind of come. Yeah.
Do you think that you got him removed as the Slomwa reunion host because of your video?
100%. I sent that video to the higher ups at Slomwa and I said, do you really want this guy hosting your thing? No, I had nothing to do with it. Okay. We can discuss that. We can discuss that, of course.
The baby is coming.
Yes.
I put the onesie on my dog toy that's in the other room, but we have pit baby onesies available for purchase. GameofRoses.org. Right?
Sure. I don't know.
Yes, GameofRoses.org. You can pick one of those up for your pit baby. I haven't tried to put it on Luca yet, but I bet it'll fit. I will try.
It'll fit on anything with 4 appendages. We also are right now watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 3 on Patreon in Casa Gore. Join us for that. We're having 2 episodes come out every week. If you're listening to this on Friday, another one will have dropped today. So you can go there and check that out. We should also mention
patreon.com/Game of Roses.
That is right. We also got to have a dream come true this week. PaceCase and I went on Almost Famous with Ben and Ashley I and had a great conversation about the game nature of things, how both of them are fantastic players and what they've contributed to our beloved game. It was just something that I have wanted to do for a very long time because I love both of them as players and I love their podcast, especially now that it's become primarily a tea podcast. So it was great to go on that. Please go check that out on their feed.
It was an actual fever dream. They're two like such prominent figures in the nation, and then to see them together and they have like their cute little friendship banter. I loved it.
I agree. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for having us on, Ben and Ashley I. Now, before we get into this show, I made a song. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. A little backstory about this song. We're watching Slomwa, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 3, as I said. In that current season, there is a plot that involves Jessie of Jay-Z Styles fame and her husband, who we lovingly refer to as Lil Chippy. That's because he did a Chippendales dance at a Halloween party, and that caused
he was the smaller dancer.
He was the smaller dancer of the 3 dancers present.
Of the 3 dancers.
One Chippendales actual dancer, Brett, who was at the time Demi's guy. We don't know what's going on with Demi now.
Wait, why are you saying at the time?
Because we don't know.
No spoilers.
We haven't seen the end of the goddamn season.
No spoilers.
Anyways, this guy, Lil Chippy, whose actual name I don't know.
Jordan
Lil Chippy. He, in the most recent episode that we just watched, which again will be out today if you're listening to this on Friday, he essentially claimed there was a big cheating scandal, and he claimed multiple times in that episode that he had been emasculated. I now present to you Chad K's Emasculated. Are you ready?
Trenchant, yes.
I don't know if you are ready for this. Here we go.
I was not ready for the cum song.
I got down on a knee. You were my perfect wife. We had 3 babies. We were a happy family. You ruined our perfect life.
Oh my God.
Why'd you do it? I feel so stupid. I'm not sure if I can get through it. I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated.
Yes! Oh, I love it. Emasculated.
I've been emasculated again. When you cheated on me emotionally, you broke your sacred vow. Now the whole world can see every drop of our tea. I'm done with mom talk now. Why'd you do it? I wish I knew it, but
Holy shit.
I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated. I've been emasculated.
Wowee.
Dakota, you're a true friend.
Oh my God. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
There you go.
Holy shit. Clues, you were
Yeah.
right. I was not ready. That was some of your best work
Thank you.
ever.
Now,
Holy shit.
say what you
Dakota,
will about
you're
the
a true
creative
friend.
process. You know, many of us have our own ways about it, and everybody's creative process is different. I tend to be of the mind that there is just kind of a field of data, knowledge, ideas that exists, and we tap into it with these little antennas that we call brains. I literally woke up with that song in my head yesterday or 2 days ago.
That's what a lot of like musicians say. They're like,
Yeah, it's just out there. And if you don't grasp it, it goes to somebody else.
The sculptor of David was right. Was like it was there. I was just chipping away to find it.
Exactly. So if I had not made this song, somebody else would have.
I am not sure that that's true. I like the scream singing. I'm done with mom talk now.
Yeah.
I want mom talk to see this.
Well, I'm going to make a little video
somehow.
for it I'll probably have that put together within a week or so, and I'll put that on my Instagram. Anybody, feel free to send it to whoever you want, including
so
little Chippy.
good. And I feel like emasculation is like very in the zeitgeist right now. You know, with the New York Times being like, "Are women ruining the workplace?" You know, all that kind of jazz.
Yeah. I agree.
The big all of the pedophiles not getting to do all their stuff anymore because of women or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Love that. So,
thank you very much. I literally woke up and I was just like, my eyes opened. I saw an entity. And then I just heard the song. I've been emasculated. It was just there. And I was like, I couldn't get it out of my fucking head all day. And by the way, thank you to everybody in the pit. I posted a little video in the pit singing the chorus and asking for help of getting the time codes in the most recent episode where he says that he was emasculated, because that's going to be part of the video. So thank you to everybody.
He does say it like 3 times in the episode.
Yes, he does. Exactly. And I've been told that in future episodes he says it a few more times.
I know. So, I'm like, I wonder how this song's going to age with like whatever happens in the rest of the plot line.
I think it'll age well. I think it'll always be topical. But again, thank you to everybody in the pit who helped me gather those time codes.
Thank you,
Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. So now we've done all of that. We've done all of our business. We've been emasculated. Let's now...
Dakota, you're a true friend at the end. I can't.
I like putting a little drizzle on it at the end.
Such a good drizzle.
Let's now move to
Game of Roses. State of the game.
All right, so the state of the game is wild. Right now, Mel Owens' horrifyingly bad season, Golden Bachelor season 2, is done. We can put it in the rear view. Let the stink blow off us, as they say.
Bury it.
However, what we are now facing is arguably the longest off season in the history of the modern game. The only thing that comes close to it. We are talking about, what are we on? November 20th. So we've got November, half of November, December, January, February, almost all of March. We're looking at about a 5-month off season.
Yeah.
The longest off season since the pandemic. Now, in the pandemic, we had technically, listen to your heart, technically is a Bachelor product that aired in April of 2020. Of course, the pandemic prohibited production from Bachelorette season 16, the fractured season. That aired in October.
They were robbed, that cast.
So we had April through May is when Listen to Your Heart was airing. Then you had June, July, August, September, October was Bachelorette season 16. So a very similar off season. So we're about to enter that same type of a deal. And I remember how I felt in that off season. It was fucking terrible.
For many reasons. All we had to look at, us and Claire Crawley, all we had to look at was Dale Moss's Instagram for those 5 months. Yeah. It was tough.
But now we have Taylor Frankie Paul's Instagram to look at, and they are letting her go wild on it. So
we're going to get into it. I have several plays in our top 5.
So this is
by TFP.
It'll be a different type of off season in that promotion for the upcoming Bachelorette 22, which is going to air March 22nd next year. It's going to be, I believe, ongoing and coming from the lead. It's not going to be these shitty, marketing videos and stuff that they put out on the official Bachelor Nation Instagram account. This is going to be coming from your lead, Bachelorette, who is a genius at social media, constantly pumping this stuff out, as she's already doing.
No, she truly is. Like, I mean, if this is the stuff she's putting out in November, I can't even imagine what she's going to be putting out once she knows her ring winner, like in March and shit. I cannot wait. I'm so curious if she'll spoil her own season.
I am too. And that the potentiality of that, she's going to be done shooting her season in, I think, 3.5 weeks, roughly. Her season will be done shooting. It's from that moment until March 22nd. She has to not spoil her season. I don't know. We're going to find out.
She really, she really does things to the beat of her own drum, or what is the phrase?
That's it.
Flies by the seat of her pants.
That's a phrase too.
All the phrases, those describe her, and we'll see it in some of these parasocial plays. But I don't know if I've ever been as excited for a season before. Like, I'm stressed. I feel like I am putting it too much on a pedestal. Honestly, I'm like, I don't want to be disappointed. And I've been disappointed so often by this franchise.
Well, I will tell you this. As somebody who's now been in this game of covering The Bachelor in reality television for 6 years, I get certain information from time to time from 100% credible, reliable sources firsthand eyewitnesses to certain events.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you this, Taylor Frankie Paul has a lot riding on the season, a lot on her shoulders, but it's not all on her. Scott Teddy has a lot riding on his shoulders too.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Frankie Paul can give you the performance. You've got to present it, and you've got to do certain things in this season to re-elevate, in my opinion, to re-elevate the franchise, to bring it back to what it used to be, or even beyond, because you've got a player in Taylor Frankie Paul that we've never had before in this franchise, who's coming into it with millions of Instagram followers, already a giant audience, the star of another reality show that has never happened before. So you've got a lot already that you're starting out at an elevated position. That said, how Scott Teddy treats the franchise as a steward of it is going to be very telling. And I can say this here now without spoiling, without giving away anything. I have high confidence that he's doing correct shit. There is at least one event that will take place in this season that is like, it's something you and I have been asking for literally years. It is something that I never thought would happen. What's that?
Thruple?
Yes, that's it. You got it. It's Taylor Frankie Paul, Dakota, and Macy. Thruple.
Great.
No, it's not a thruple. It's I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody.
Okay.
All I will say is,
no spoilers.
When I heard that this happened, I was just like, holy shit. It's so good. And so correct in its decision making from a creative level of doing this thing and then actually executing this thing. I was just like, all right, this dude's doing it. Like, I don't know what it's going to look like. I haven't seen footage or anything, but I know what this thing is. And I'm just like blown away by it. So I have very high expectations of this season from both Taylor Frankie Paul and Scott Teddy. And when the two kind of like major creative pieces of any given season of a show, or I guess there technically are three main creative pieces. The other one's the player pool, and that we don't know about yet. I haven't heard anything about good play, bad play. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But at least your lead and your showrunner seem to be doing everything at an extraordinarily high level and all correctly.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
My bar is even higher.
Yes. I don't know.
Okay.
I only know this one thing. I don't know any of the other things. I don't know a lot about, how group dates are going to be presented or how rose ceremony is going to be presented or any of that. And I know his look is different. We saw that premiered basically in Bachelor in Paradise season 10. So the show, I think, will look drastically different. I just know the, kind of the producerial elements of this one event that's going to take place. That is like, okay, they're doing something very well.
Dang.
I know.
Okay.
So get ready.
Everything I already know.
Yeah.
Except I would say the fireside chat with DLP was kind of low energy that they showed us on the Golden Bachelor finale. Just her having her phone, period.
Yep.
To me, already elevates the season so much.
I agree.
I think, and if you watch Slama, you see what she can do. She takes down everyone in her path, and I can't see that stopping.
I agree. I'll make a prediction. You might cry when this thing happens. Yeah. In a good way.
Okay. This is because I'll be postpartum.
I'm not even putting that in. You'll definitely cry, actually. Never mind. 100%. You're going to get tear play for PaceCase.
I'm trying to think if I even cried once during this Golden Bachelor season. I probably did.
I cried. I probably did. Every second, every frame of this goddamn show because I couldn't believe what was happening to my beloved game.
Ow. Hey, some podcasts are saying they liked it. apparently.
Yeah, I saw Dear Shandy like this
to each
season.
their own.
I'd love to talk to them about that. All right, so that is State of the Game. We are in this long, dark off season, but there is a lot to be looking forward to, I think, based on what I'm hearing coming out of production, and certainly based on what we're seeing coming out of Taylor Frankie Paul's cell phone. Now, let's move on to all those tids that are fit to print. This is
Bachelor Nation News.
First up in Bachelor Nation News, the Ashley Iaconnetti is a real housewife. The creamy Caesar fartist is going to be joining.
Oh my God. The disrespect. She's a gore girl now, Clues.
No, not technically. We're almost famous with Ben and Ashley girls.
Okay.
The creamy Caesar fartist is going to be joining the cast of the upcoming Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Andy Cohen revealed the cast for the newest installment of the Housewives franchise at BravoCon. 7 new housewives make up the cast, who are joined by the Real Housewives of New Jersey's Dolores Catania Catania as a part-time cast member.
Speaking of destroyer of everyone in her path, she's a force to be reckoned with. The new housewives are pizza queen Alicia Carmody, local TV news anchor Rosie DiMare, marijuana impresario Liz McGraw.
I don't know. She owns a weed company with her husband that's like the biggest, at least in the article
obviously.
I said, is the biggest weed company in Rhode Island.
It's becoming a thing. On Potomac, there's 2 of them are in the weed business now. Yeah. Wealth manager Rula Neme Pontarelli, sorry about these pronunciations, former Miss Rhode Island Kelsey Swanson, high school sweetheartist Joe Allen Tiberi, and of course, the greatest tier player in the history of our beloved game, the Ashley Iaconnetti. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island premieres sometime in 2026, with no firm date announced just yet.
Pretty interesting. This is the first Bachelor Nation player we've seen move into a Housewives franchise. Hats off to Ashley Iaconnetti. That's a hard thing to pull off. She has done it. She has paved the way. Perhaps we'll see more of that happening now. Could you see a Real Housewives of Nashville starring The Beast?
Absolutely.
Me too.
I mean, look, I am nervous for Ashley, given what she told us during that interview, which is that she had never watched any of the Housewives.
Yeah.
But I do feel like she is such a natural raw talent that she's going to be fine.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I just don't, when she's on camera, I'm watching, and so is everyone else. She just has that thing, you know? All right, moving on. Up next in Bachelor Nation News, the greatest third wave show in production, Traitors US, has announced the season 4 premiere date. Murders in Dark Lord Cummings' mansion will resume on Thursday, January 8th on Peacock. If you need a refresher of the cast for season 4, here it is. Candace Dillard Bassett from The Real Housewives of Potomac. Caroline Stanbury from Real Housewives of Dubai. Donna Kelsey, a.k.a. Mama Kelsey. Is this Travis Kelsey's mom?
Mother, yes. A.k.a. Taylor Swift's mom. Now.
We'll see. They're not married yet, are they?
We'll see. They're planning their wedding.
Okay. Dorinda Medley.
You're upsetting the baby.
Can you imagine if he dumps her?
They're getting married, Clues. I mean, oh my God. Clues? They're looking at venues right now.
Okay. Dorinda Medley from The Real Housewives of New York makes a return. Eric Nam, singer-songwriter. Ian Terry from Big Brother. Johnny Weir, Olympic figure skater. Kristen Kish from Top Chef. Rob Casternino, a.k.a. Rob has a podcast from Survivor. Lisa Rinna from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Yes. I think that's Renna. I think they misspelled it.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great. Mark Ballas from Dancing with Stars. Maura Higgins, Love Island USA After Sun is going to be on. That's going to be interesting.
I love her.
Michael Rappaport, the most inexplicable choice on this list. Monet Exchange from RuPaul's Drag Race. Natalie Anderson, Survivor. Portia Williams from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Rob Roush, Love Island USA. Can't wait to see him.
Yes.
Ron Funches, comedian. I'm curious to see how he does on this. I don't know. I just think he's not a reality player. He's like an actor comedy guy. I don't know if that's going to go well with this, because I think his natural inclination is going to be to kind of make fun of reality TV. Could be wrong. We'll see. Stephen Coletti from Laguna Beach and One Tree Hill, Tara Lipinski, Olympic figure skater, Tiffany Mitchell from Big Brother, Yamil Yam Yam Aracho, Survivor, and of course, representing our beloved game, Colton Underwood. I'm going to be watching. What's that?
I said, God damn it.
Yeah, we'll come back in season 5. Everything will be fine.
Why is this our representation?
We were talking about this before we started recording. Why is it him? Why does he keep getting these shots?
I don't know.
I'm going to finish watching Are You My First, the Virgin Island show that was hosted by Colton Underwood and Caitlin Bristow and Clues Corner. Once you're on maternity leave, I'll need something to do. He's beyond terrible. Like, you can't believe how bad he is at it. It's unreal. He's so bad at it that you would think he would show up, read the first line, and they would just be like, you're fired. And they didn't. He's there for the whole season. And they put him on this show. He got his own show on Netflix, Coming Out Colton, all this shit. I'm just like, I don't get it. This guy committed a fucking criminal stalking of his ring winner.
I don't get it.
And it's just ignored. I do not understand it.
There's so many, and like, this is a huge show to get on. There's so many people who would do it. 100%. I do not understand this at all. I feel like I don't know, like he's got dirt on like everyone in Hollywood or something, or some sort of publicist extraordinaire. Like whoever his publicist is, we'll hire you.
But like the thing, it's the kind of compounding of criminal stalking and bad at this. I don't understand. Like, why is he in any of this? Either one of those should disqualify him. He has both. I don't get it. It's like Mel Owens, same thing. Dumb shit said on podcast and bad at this. Both of those things, either one, disqualify you. He has both, and yet he did a whole season. I don't get it. Anyways.
You would think if you said that shit on the podcast, you'd be like, okay, but he's electric, you know.
Exactly.
Pops on
he's going to be doing
something.
backflips and shit. Instead, he's going to sleep like a vampire in Jesse Palmer's dressing room.
Maybe he gets better when you unabandon the virgins. You can let us know.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt it, but I will nonetheless, I should say, be covering every episode, of course, of this season in Clues Corner. And I'm going to be doing recaps in our Gore main feed of every one of these episodes that start dropping again. When was it? January 8th? Ooh. Is that right?
Yeah. Basically replacing Bachelor.
Yeah. It'll give us something to watch there. And they don't, at least in prior seasons, they drop one every week. I think they dropped the first 2 or 3 on day 1, and then it's 1 a week after that, if I am remembering right. So it won't be a 10 episode dump that we have to plow through. It'll give us a little bit of time for analysis.
Dumpings.
I agree.
I want it to sit in the zeitgeist. I want it to be water cooler talk. I want to be chatting.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't want everybody to be on different pages like Slamwa. I'm like having to Ghost Protocol the whole internet with Slamwa right now.
I know. I don't understand why they do these big dumps. It's like they dump it, then it's over a week later, and you get nothing else out of it.
And you could have like stretched it out leading into her Bachelorette season. Whatever. Anyway. Up next in Bachelor Nation news, our incoming Bachelorette, Taylor Frankie Paul, hasn't even finished shooting her season, and she's already making waves in the nation. This past week, she stirred up controversy by calling out a former friend for, quote, sleeping with my baby daddy. In a now deleted post, TFP wrote, just found out the snake in the middle is sleeping with my baby daddy. Meanwhile, crying to me because she just got dumped by a married man. These desperate girls will do desperate things. Anyone praying for my downfall, please just stay the fuck away from me. And anyone associated with these people moving forward, also stay the fuck away from me. Want to be friends with desperate snakes? You'll be no friend of mine.
Can I ask you, have you ever prayed for someone's downfall?
I've only prayed for one person's downfall.
You prayed for downfall?
One person, and it might be coming. I'm hopeful.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Blow and Bubba.
Oh, sure.
That's one downfall I've prayed for.
I think we all have. I understand now. Taylor's ex Dakota Mortensen.
No, this is a poem. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. She's a wordsmith. Taylor's ex Dakota Mortensen responded with an Instagram story featuring himself listening to the song "Why You So Obsessed With Me." He also commented on a creator's Instagram about the situation, saying, quote, "No one chooses to see anything other than the narrative Taylor creates. We couldn't agree more, Dakota, which is why she's going to be the best Bachelorette maybe in history and will certainly revitalize our beloved game."
Exactly. Why are you coming against the truth, Dakota?
I don't know.
By the way, she got forced to take this reel down.
Yes, I saw that as well.
I'm guessing maybe by Bachelor producers.
Maybe. I don't know, though. Maybe not. Maybe it was,
or it's just a little tease.
Maybe it was mom talk. I don't know. We don't know who got her to take it down. Maybe it was of her own volition. But yeah, it's like
maybe it's a soft launch of her attack.
This is
just a little taste.
Yes, this is directly in the middle of her shooting her season of Bachelorette. It has nothing to do with Bachelorette. And she just firing shit into the internet. Fuck you! Don't pray for my downfall, you fucking snake.
We deserve this. We deserve this.
I agree. 100%.
I'm so happy. Up next in Bachelor Nation news, we have some exciting baby news. I'm not the only one about to bring new life into our dying world. The only tropical royale in the history of our beloved game and her husband, the big body trash can, announced their second child is on the way.
Thomas Jacobs and the Becca Kufrin announced via Instagram posts in a Halloween-themed video complete with sonogram reveal that their first child, baby Benny, is about to be a big brother. In the post featuring Kufrin as a witch and BBTC as a skeleton, Kufrin wrote, "Something's brewing, sparkle emoji, another little boo coming April 2026, ghost emoji, heart emoji."
I loved this post.
Yeah, it was great.
A cute reveal. The announcement brought a who's who of Bachelor Nation All-Stars out in the comments section. Recreational taxidermist Kendall Long wrote, "Yay, blue heart emoji. So happy for your growing family. Face surrounded by hearts emoji, 2 pink heart emoji." Young Noah Herbist Abigail Herringer shared, "Congrats, fam. Can't wait to snuggle 2 minis of y'all. Red heart emoji." Fake orgasmist Raven Gates posted, "Oh my gosh, this is perfection. 2 white heart emojis. Congrats." And China Podist Tia Booth Mock joked, "So that's how babies are made. Love you guys. Can't wait for another little BB." Christian Virginist Mikey Planeta teased, "So I can tell people now?" To which Becca replied, "Only if you come hang out with your nephew. Benny barely remembers your face."
Shots fired.
The chemist, Rachel Recchia, the chemist.
Because she was a chemistry player.
Oh, okay. Chimed in with, "So excited for you guys. White heart emoji, crying emoji. Congratulations." Indeed. Congrats to one of the greatest players that ever lived.
And
again,
finally,
they fucked this up. Production. Forcing them to break up in Paradise. Now they have 2 children.
And fucking Noah Urban and Abigail Herringer are married. And of course.
Yeah.
That era, I think we will remember it as one of the worst ever. The post Ilon Gale to Claire Freeland and Bennett Gravener era. That 4-year chunk was just fucking brutal. And finally, Bachelor Nation news, a child of a different kind this week. The Beast Gore girl Hannah Brown announced her 3rd romance novel will be coming out next summer. The Ultimate Sand Beast's first 3 books are all bestsellers, which include her memoir, God Bless This Mess, and her first 2 romance novels, Mistakes We Never Made, and its sequel, The 4 Engagement Rings of Sybil Rain.
Prolific.
Yeah.
Per the Beast's Instagram, these timeless tomes will now be joined by her new romance novel titled Reasons to Be Loved by You. The post caption reads, "Guys, bashful emoji, man, am I excited to share this with you? Because of you, I'm finally able to announce that my 3rd romance novel, Reasons to Be Loved by You, is coming June 23rd, 2026. 2 party face emojis. Writing this story has stretched me. grounded me, and reminded me how much I love creating characters who feel real, messy, and lovable. Congrats to the Beast on adding another book to our library.
Indeed. And an honorable mention in the news today. This almost made the cut. The great one, Nick Vial, will not be hosting the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 3 reunion.
This is crossed out in our notes. Vial not hosting. This obviously got recorded a while ago, but Clues and I just watched the Season 2 Slumlord reunion, and he is not a good host in it. And it inspired one of Clues' most devious works of art, which you can find on his Instagram. But instead, Stassi from Vanderpump Rules is going to be hosting.
Keeping it in the family. I
mean, Vanderpump Villa is getting heavily incorporated into Slumlord, so it just makes sense.
One show. I will say this, though, about the great one not hosting. There's a lot of conjecture about why this might be the case. As PaceCase said, he was terrible on the Season 2 reunion. I think that's objectively true. But as Colton Underwood proves, that doesn't matter. So why isn't he hosting? And also that season was a giant success. So I think even if he was bad at it, the producers don't care. They were, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of mentality. I don't think they're trying to like elevate it. I think probably this had to do with some kind of scheduling conflict with the show he's hosting for Netflix.
Okay, sure.
Or a contractual dispute or contractual obligation. I mean, that NRU basically says if you do this NRU show, you can't do a Hulu show.
I wish I loved anything this much. Yeah, it's got to be a scheduling conflict.
I think it's probably contractual. I do think NRU locks you down, and they're like, you can't be hosting a Hulu show and a Netflix show.
It's Netflix. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, Clues. I'm sure that's what it is.
I wonder if he'll address this or if this will be a thing he tries to ignore.
I think he should make a TikTok to that Huda audio. I can't. It's Netflix to be like, why are you not hosting?
I don't think he's smart enough to do that, but we'll see.
I'm sorry. Anyways. I'm sorry. I know you're probably the main person who's sad by this.
I mean, as bad as he was, I did enjoy watching it for all the wrong reasons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that wraps up all the tids. Now let's move on to those top 5 Parasocial plays of the week.
I'm not going to lie. There's more than 5 here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's been a while since we've done it, and TFP has been doing so many things that it needed to be said. Our number 5 top play of the week is Jordan from Love is Blind Season 9. He continues to turn his gross chicken smoothie habits into Spawn Con in a 4-slide Instagram post with the caption reading, "Rockin' protein. Heard about my morning meal and said, brother? Absolutely not. So they hooked me up with their protein shake, and it's delicious as heck. 30 to 50 grams of high-quality protein with no chalkiness, and it tastes insanely good. Ready to drink, no blender required. Safe to say I'm switching it up. Stock market going up emoji. Hashtag never settle. Hashtag great tasting protein. Hashtag never chalky. Hashtag ad. 18.4K likes."
All right, getting him some Spawn Con. No shame in the game. Coming in at number 4, Joey and Kelsey make their engagement anniversary posts. Joey's caption read, "Happy anniversary to my beautiful love. Heart, eyes, emoji, ... Another day to reflect on how lucky I am. You truly are my favorite part of the day. Everything about you is gravitating. Your smile, your humor, your drive, your love. There isn't a day that doesn't go by where I don't feel like the luckiest guy on the planet, ! It's crazy that it's been 2 years since I got down on one knee. I cannot wait to see what's in store for us in the future and for you to be the most beautiful bride. Here's to forever, babe. Heart emoji." 170.3K of those luscious likes. And then Kelsey captioned hers, 2 years, heart emoji, ... Thank you for always listening to my wild ideas. What? I want to hear the wild ideas. My unhinged thoughts. What?
New bucket list coming soon, thoughts? I think.
She's insane. That's what she's revealing here. She's the one who's like, I told Colton to put that tracking device on the car.
Oh, God. Too soon.
And cheering on my terrible dance moves. I choose you every single... Too soon? This is a 2-year anniversary post. The tracking device was years before that even. I'd choose you every single day in every lifetime. I can't wait for a million more years together once we find that fountain of youth!
That's the unhinged thoughts, I think. That's what she's looking for.
Her unhinged thought is that she doesn't want to get old. That's
no,
every
she's
human
trying
being
to find the fountain of youth.
As are we all.
How active are you looking?
Me?
Well, you're pretty active.
I've come to terms with aging and death in a way that I hadn't before at this point. I kind of am looking forward to dying. Who knew all I had to do was go on a TV show and battle 31 women to find you? I'd do it all over again for you. Wink eye emoji, ... I love you the most, Joey. Heart emoji. 309.1K luscious likes.
I love dueling posts like this.
Yeah, that's great.
Hers got so much more engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Our number 3 top play of the week / period of time since we've been off. Politician Zohran Mamdani courted reality TV viewers with Bachelor and Survivor ads. In the bespoke Bachelor-style Instagram reel, Mamdani pretended to be the Bachelor at a rose ceremony, courting his love interest, New Yorkers. His caption read, New York City. I can see a future with yous, and it's one we can afford.
Holy shit! What is going on?
Our new ad just aired during the Golden Bachelor. I'm walking here, minus that last line. 190.3K likes, 2.7 million views. He did a similar thing for Survivor, including contestants voting Cuomo off.
I need a moment to collect myself after that accent that I can't really place.
Thank you so much. It transcends it all.
That's right. Coming in second place, the Charity Lawson, the Trista Sutter, the Katie Thurston, the Desiree Siegfried, and Allie Mano, the Allie Mano, all posted a joint Instagram reel of a Council of Crowns meetup at a bar to a friend's audio teasing us all, saying, do you know something? Tell me what you know. The caption reads, we know something. What is that?
Face over hand, bashful.
Oh, there's a hand. Sorry, it's very small on my little screen.
Or hand over mouth.
Hand over mouth emoji. 14.3K likes, 754K views. Is this powerful? Council of Crowns for TFP season?
That's my theory. I don't know.
Hi.
What are they doing? What else?
Hello.
What are they doing?
I know what it is.
You know something?
Oh, yes.
You have to tell me.
I don't.
All of these were strong plays, but there can be only one winner. A 4-part winner.
Oh,
our top play of the week.
There can be only one winner, separated into 4 simultaneous winners.
Our top play of the week goes to the Taylor Frankie Paul. Through her parasocial prowess and negotiation skills, the croc-wearing, face-scrunching destroyer of men has been able to keep her phone while filming and is therefore elevating the entire production and franchise. The last couple of weeks, she has had Bachelor producers and the nation in the palm of her hand via a 4-part Instagram reel feast. First, she teases her season under the chyron, "Why haven't you responded?" as she's getting mic'd up in a fancy outfit by producers. The caption reads, "I'm sorry I've been a little busy, but I miss y'all." 84.6K likes, 4.6 million views.
Jesus. Oh, am I supposed to do the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, the second part of this is she then dubs Bachelorette producers as her minions via voiceover in another reel, saying they don't have names, but referring to them as Chanel number 2 through 5, and she's number 1, of course, as she shows quick pops of each of her producers doing stuff for her under the chyron BTS, aka behind the scenes. 84K likes, 3.8 million views. Also, I would add, this shows her in a position of power over the producers, that the show is hers to control, which I absolutely love.
Minions.
Yeah.
We all know what that means. The third part She teased an NFL date. The caption reads, "Catch us on the kiss cam." Under the Chiron touchdown, she touches an off-screen man holding a football. We only see his hand. And then she does a model walk with her football jacket and right next to the field. She's on the field. 130.4K, like 6 million views.
Do you think that mystery man is Mel Owens?
No.
Me either. But that's not all. She then posted an Instagram reel video in the style that made her famous on TikTok, Dance, where she and DLP dance to the audio Sexy Back by the Justin Timberlake while dressed in rose ceremony outfits, including a twerk-style booty pop by the Dark Lord himself. 223.6K likes, 9 million views. Will she save us all? Time will tell.
Seems like it.
Like I said, my expectations are very high, but congrats to Taylor Frankie Paul coming in the number one spot with 200 different plays combined into one.
Combined into 1 billion views. I mean, and this is months out. It's gonna get so huge. I'm so excited.
As my dad said, it's gonna reach a fevered pitch.
It's the perfect food.
That was actually close. That was a good accent. We have taken some time off from Twibbin, so it's been a minute since we've given out our Parasocial Creature of the Week award, so we have to go back in time a little bit to Halloween of this year for the Parasocial Creature of the Week. The award goes to someone who is no stranger to the award, Caitlin Bristow's canines, Pino and Ramen. They were dressed up for Halloween as bats to Bristow's Catwoman. Please go. It's still up on her Instagram. It's super cute. Congrats to the goats of the Parasocial Creature game on putting another one of these awards in your closet or bathroom or wherever you keep them.
And may I say, sexy. Her.
Pino's looking pretty good.
Pino and Ramen, cute. KB.
Oh.
Leathered up.
I see. Well, that wraps up all of our Parasocial plays. Now it's time to head into the final segment of our program where PaceCase and I jump from the top of the pit down into the dark recesses, the murky waters where the true power lies, where the darkness infuses us. This is
Screams from the Pit!
I feel like you have a lot of screams. The music you've been putting out lately has been screaming.
I am simply the conduit. Those songs exist in the ether.
Mom talk is dead to me. But my scream, I feel like I've been having a lot of screams too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The pregnancy really has highlighted some of those for me. Trying to name your kid.
Oh, God.
When you got all these Bachelor people.
Every name has some other connotation with
It's hard.
I never thought about that.
But that's not my scream this week. My scream this week has to do with what we talked about in our opening business. We went on Almost Famous and became Almost Famous Girls, as Clue said this week. And it was so I was nervous because I have such a strong parasocial relationship with these two. We wrote about them a lot in our book.
Yeah.
They're just two of the most outstanding figures in Bachelor Nation, and getting to meet them and talk about our favorite topics, including I had a lot of Housewives questions, was an actual fever dream. And it was a good reminder to me of the power of parasocial relationships.
Totally.
Where you're like, I know you. And they're like, nice to meet you. And you're like, oh, yeah, right.
You're like, I've only studied every aspect of your life for the past 6 years intensely. Yeah.
Normal. I'm normal.
Yeah, it was interesting too.
It was
for me
wild.
in that regard. It was also a little bit of a trip down memory lane in terms of like the structure of the reality TV game, because both of them came into Bachelor before Third Wave was even a thing. And now that's kind of like primarily what it is. And you're seeing Ashley Iaconnetti move into another franchise and all this stuff. But it really brought back to me the kind of like, I just had to remind myself like, oh yeah, Ashley Iaconnetti was almost really the architect of how to become an influencer without winning a ring or a crown. She was one of the first people to ever get like 1 million followers and not be a lead, not be a ring winner, and kind of lay the model down for whatever reality show you're in. You don't have to win it. You just have to be entertaining, and you can thrive in that certain reality show environment.
Yeah, it's not just like the ingenue, the person who's going to be the next crown who can pop off from it. I really think that I want to say that I have a picture of Ben Higgins poofing a faceplate he made when he got kicked off, puffing out his cheeks. That's one of my first Instagram posts ever, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember heavily memeing his season and all the seasons right around
before we
then.
did this.
Yeah, exactly. We started recording this in Hannah Brown's season. Yeah, but all of their stuff was just for pleasure for us. Well, no, it was, right?
Yeah.
I was just memeing souls at that point. Yeah. Wow. Anyways, thank you to Ben and Ashley for having us on. It was an absolute pleasure. My scream this week also involves an older show in the franchise. I do another podcast. You may or may not know about this if you are into politics at all in these United States of this America. I do a podcast called The Necessary Conversation. It is my sister and I, who are both very anti-MAGA, talking to our parents, who are both deeply MAGA, about all the political issues of the week, primarily. And that podcast has gained a following to some degree. As a result,
gone viral.
It's gone viral a little bit here and there on Instagram and TikTok, what have you. Still growing, still trying to grow it, but it's going pretty well. As a result, I get a lot of DMs on that podcast, as you can imagine. I don't read them all. I don't have time to. When I open it up and it's just like 50,000 word brick of text, I'm like, God damn, I feel bad. This person has a lot to say. There's simply no way. And I just
can't even imagine.
And go on.
Like, we get impassioned DMs on this podcast. I can't even imagine opening up that can of worms.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And most of the big, long bricks of text are nice ones. You know, I kind of just like look at the bottom of them if I have time to do it. And if it says like, keep up the good work, I'm always like, thanks for the kind words, you know. If it ends with rot in hell, I hope you die, I usually just say, thanks so much for listening to our show and taking the time to message me with your thoughts.
Great.
Anyways, I received a DM from somebody that was of the nice variety. That was not a brick of text. It was a very, concise, appropriate length of a text for one of these type of things, I think. That was just something like, this is an important conversation. Thanks so much for doing this podcast. Really loving everything you're doing. Something along those lines. And so I double-hearted it, and I saw the little icon of the person who sent it, and I was like, do I know her? Who is that? Clicked on it. Looking through her Instagram, she's a personal trainer, fitness kind of influencer, has a couple 100,000 Instagram followers. And I'm like, who the hell is this? I have seen her before. And it took a minute for the gears to click, but it finally did. Sierra Nielsen. Does that name mean anything to you? If not, let me refresh that memorial.
I know Crystal Nielsen.
I don't believe they're related. They might be, but I don't think so.
Was she a player?
No. We discussed the big off season we're in right now, all the way back to Listen to Your Heart. Remember that show? There was a player on Listen to Your Heart named Trevor Holmes. Do you remember him? He came from American Idol. Like
blonde Ken type?
No. Yeah, he was a brunette. A brunette type. What's a Ken type?
He is blonde.
Trevor Holmes? I don't think so.
Whatever.
Okay. Anyways, brunette. He came from American Idol, and he was kind of like one of the top touted players coming into that season. But the producers, of course, fucked him over by putting Natasha Bessez on that season, who knew his ex, who he was alleged to have cheated on. His ex is Sierra Nielsen. And
my God.
If I remember right, on Listen to Your Heart.
I don't remember that plot line.
Yeah. Again, it took me a minute for the gears to click, but I was just like, this is fucking crazy. Worlds colliding, like deep. Listen to your heart. Bachelor presents Listen to Your Heart lore. And somehow that was being infused into necessary conversation now.
Wow.
Just absolutely
you do have a
wild.
photographic memory.
No, it wasn't photographic because I was like, who is this? It took me, a minute or two to put it together.
You knew,
Yes,
like
I did know
something,
that I know.
Something tying you.
We had a very pleasant little DM exchange about like, I do this other podcast where we talk about reality TV. I remember you from Listen to Your Heart. Glad to see everything is like your life is awesome and you're doing great now and all of that. So thank you to Sierra for sending me that DM. Good luck to her and all of her endeavors. And it is just one more piece of proof, in my opinion, that all roads lead right back here to the pit. Even one that you think is completely removed from it, somehow the pit finds its way into the weird podcast you do with your parents about politics.
That's a good scream.
Yeah, it was good. It made me feel very happy that knowing that I can never escape the pit.
Yeah.
It will always be there for me. The pit consumes everything. It is all around us. It is like the force. It penetrates. Moving on, we are not the only ones doing those screams. If you listen to this podcast, you know that you can go to patreon.com/Game of Roses. Join us in the pit. You're going to get access to the Game of Roses Discord. In that Discord, there is a channel called Submit Your Screams. All you have to do is upload a 1 minute or shorter video clip of yourself screaming about whatever your scream may be. And we play the best ones here. Are you ready for this scream, PaceCase?
Let's go.
Here we go.
Happy to report that the dark powers are in full force this spooky season and the pit truly provides. I was at the esteemed establishment that is known as Spirit Halloween, wandering the aisles for inspiration. Then I stumbled upon Pure Gold, a costume that can only be described as designed for the one and only Bachelor clues. First, I see the costume itself, wine box, labeled sour grapes.
Oh my God.
I proceed to explain to my boyfriend, who knows clues only by voice, that sour grapes can only be used to describe his great one. Then I notice the wig. Now, how did they obtain Bachelor Clues Vial wig for this product photo shoot? I'm sure Clues will be dressed in all black for celebration of this dark holy day, but I implore you to purchase this costume immediately. Praise be Dark Lord Palmer and King Sour Grapes. Photo attached for everyone to be in awe.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm
so
looking at this photo.
Was a Halloween scream. We've been sent an image of this as well. So if you're just listening, go check this out. Maybe this will be up on our Instagram, but it will definitely be in our YouTube of this.
Is this okay? It is a man dressed in a box of wine as like the main costume. He's holding a wine glass. The box says sour grapes, 5 liters, served chilled, Sauvignon.
But this, I mean, okay, is this?
And he has a wig. Why?
He does have a wig. This is not
Why is
quite
he
the
wearing a
Vial
wig?
It's
blonde. Will you admit that?
Yes, I admit that is blonde, but I don't know why the wig is a part of this.
I don't know.
It includes
to make his hair look like the wine.
The thing, I don't know if the hair is part of it. This says that the costume includes 3D foam costume, functional drink pouch with spout.
Okay, there's a spout.
So I guess you fill
kind
up
of where the penis would be.
Yeah. I think you fill it up and then you have people kneel in front of your genitals and drink from the spout.
I do like an interactive costume.
Sure.
That's fun.
Yeah,
But
I do too.
Maybe not from your junk.
A fantastic scream, though. This is a pretty high level scream that you can be in a Spirit Halloween and you can see a costume of someone that is sour grapes. And your first and only thought is Bachelor Clues, Nick Vial. I need to record this immediately and
Yes.
send it to a podcast. It's a very high level scream. When you start seeing evidence of the pit in things that if you weren't in the pit, you wouldn't see it. It's like you're looking through the Matrix now. You're seeing the code.
Yeah, this is a deep scream. Functional spout.
Thank you for sending this in. Once again, if any of you out there want to send in your own screams, please go to patreon.com/Game of Roses, get in that Discord and fire them off. We love to hear how everybody else in the pit is also seeing shit and being like, this is the pit.
I do want to see you in this costume now.
Here's the deal about costumes. I ain't doing it. I wore a Nick Viall costume.
You have done it.
Huh?
You have done it. Exactly.
Yeah.
When you were carrying that little baby.
Yeah. That was for Joan Vassos's finale of Golden Bachelorette season 2. We did a live watch party where we encouraged people to come in costume. If that's the case, if other people are going to be doing it, sure, I'll do it.
Halloween.
Yeah. Or wear a costume, you know. But and that costume was kind of low effort. It was my Viall wig, and I had a little
it was not
baby
low effort.
in a baby carrying thing because they had just had their baby. And I bought some grapes also and had them like hanging off me, sour grapes.
And then you put the wig on the baby. It was not low effort. It was, I'll never forget it.
It was low effort in like, you're looking at the sour grapes one. This guy's walking around a giant fucking box. That's annoying. You're going to be bumping into shit. People are bumping into you. The thing that I had was just like, it was basically a baby in a wig. That isn't, you know what I mean? That's fine.
Okay.
I can do capes. I can do wigs.
I see where the line is.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us.
That's our show. Thanks for this beautiful scream.
Yeah. We will be back on Monday, I believe. We will have
a Slama out before.
Well, there should be a Slama out today if you're listening to this on Friday. And then we'll have 2 more out next week as well. Counting down to the end of that season where we're going to get our reunion with no Viall.
I wonder if all of Stassi's lines will be off face as well.
No, she's going to be able to do this. 100%.
Thank you for joining us, and praise be Dark Lord Palmer.
Please rate this podcast. Please review this podcast. Please get a friend to listen to us, and then please rate this podcast. Please review this podcast.